So after 3 years here in Langley, I had an opportunity to go to the University of Manitoba to play football.
No, before you keep going, this is a crazy story. I remember I think I was going to London Drugs or whatever, or Shoppers Drug Mart or something to go pick up whatever it was. I'm listening to this podcast. I don't know if you sent it to me or someone posted somewhere, and I listened to it, and I heard him tell the story, and it blew my mind. So Malcolm, please just continue the story about you at the University of Manitoba.
Yes. So I show up to the University of Manitoba. Okay. I'm an older guy. I'm 22. Okay. So, they were looking for a leader to come in, someone to come in and start right away, help the team. And so, that was me. Came into camp, had a great camp. And so right before our first preseason game, Coach Dobie brings me to the office, and he hits me with, so by the way, you're actually ineligible this year. And I'm like, shoot. Okay. So right then and there, I had a decision to make.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still had 1 year eligibility left with Langley Rams. Okay. So I could go back home and play junior football for 1 more year and play, or I could stay at the University of Manitoba. I could redshirt. Okay. The training facilities and all that are state of the art at University of Manitoba. And so it was, stay and train, upgrade, and practice against the starting defense, or go back home and play junior football. And so I decided what was best for my development at that time was to stay at University of Manitoba, okay, knuckle down, get my grades right, and then while also training and playing against what I thought was a higher level of competition, going against the starting defense here. And so that's just the decision I made. Now, one of the biggest blessings at the time, one of my teammates at University of Manitoba, David Onyemata. Okay, shout out Dave. He went in the 4th round of the NFL draft that year,
which is nuts. For those of you who don't understand that, that's as to play in a Canadian school and go into the 4th round of the NFL draft from a Canadian school. That does not happen. That does not happen. Now, one of my former coaches, Anthony Cannon, always says, if you play well, if you are good enough, they will find you. So take that as a lesson. If you're good enough, they will find you.
Right.
So continue, please.
And so yeah, because of David and his immense talent, we had NFL and CFL scouts at pretty much all of our practices.
That's crazy.
All year. And this was something that I wasn't too aware of at the time, actually. And so I remember it was December 18th. I get a call.
He got the date and everything.
The date down. I had a missed call. I woke up, had a missed call, checked the voicemail. Hello, this is Jim Barker, GM of the Argos. Could you please call me back? And I'm just like, still trying to wake up. I'm making sure my ears are right. I'm like, okay. So called Jim back. He's like, hey, one of our scouts was able to see you at practice at University of Manitoba, and we like your stuff. We want to offer you a contract. And I'm just like, wait, what? Right? Mind you, I went to bed, right, thinking, all right, I gotta grind. I gotta be eligible for next season. To getting a call with a opportunity to live out my dream.
Yeah.
Right. Growing up, I always wanted to be a professional athlete. Not quite sure which sport, but I knew I was gonna be a pro athlete. And then to have this opportunity, which came out of nowhere, that I felt was just amazing.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit. I hope you guys caught that. So Malcolm played 3 years of junior ball
in Langley,
3 years of junior ball Langley Rams. Now don't get me wrong, Malcolm no scrub. Malcolm did his thing. Then he went to the University of Manitoba. Was told he was academically ineligible. Had to get his grades up. But he had options. He had to come back to Langley or stay in Manitoba and play there against the defense there in practice. We're talking about practice. Insert Allen Iverson.
We talking about practice.
So this dude, he practices and is offered a professional contract from practice. That is nuts to me. I remember hearing that and calling you. I'm like, what is this? Who are you? Like, that's incredible, man. That is such a cool story to me. Like, being just from exposure and just being literally in the right place at the right time. But not just that, but also taking care of your business. You know what I'm saying? Having trained well enough, having to be in this position where you are, where you're like, okay, I can play with the ones. I'm supposed to be out here. I'm not, but that's okay. Scouts still want me. And then you got to live out your pro career.
Yes.